With a yo-ho-ho, it's TaleOfTheToaster. Welcome back to Let's Play Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy Big Bang. Here we are at the Great Northern Desert. And we got the hoverboard in the last episode, so now we're just going to carry on surfing the heck out of this place. There is so much to see in this single map screen, and there's another one after this. Way up we go onto this big platform that we do nearly fell off there. Let's try and get this first. That is the black data number 5, and we will be taking a look at that within this same episode. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be doing the next story match, that's for sure, but the black data number 5, not to give it all away from the beginning, but the black data number 5 is actually set here within the Great Northern Desert, and that's sort of a trend, but not really. Like, there will be various black data gameplay things that are set within the actual surrounding area. This looks like an instant death thing, but it's actually a photo opportunity in the middle of the quicksand. You cannot get swallowed up by this. Putting the supernova in Inazuma 11 Go Galaxy Supernova by the looks of it. This has filled the entire screen. But this is probably the most prominent example of, yeah, there is just straight up a training exercise set here within this plane about hoverboarding, and we can go and do that. In terms of getting up here, that is from the other side, but what could be within the treasure chest? The music is so high. It's such a stark contrast as well to the music of the big town, which is actually one of my favourite tracks in the game. Victory flip as a goal celebration, brilliant. That's always my favourite thing to find in a treasure chest. But black data is a bloody good thing to find as well. Don't fall off the side, and you can have another one. Sumo exclamation, a nice one for the big defendery type guys to have. That is 2 victory celebrations in one map screen. That's why you want to be pretty thorough in extinguishing this place. Pretty sure there's one even more obscure than that, but there's even just little rocky hoops for you to pass under. Again, that may be relevant. The art-shaped rocks weren't always there, but they're apparently not artificial. Not sure whether or not to believe, but yeah, we'll come back to them later in the episode, I think, because for now we are the virtuoso master. Shingo is not even here in this suit. Oh no, I've been sucked into a quicksand and now I've died. No, we'll carry on. So that's a different quicksand portal. Don't miss it, because it contains a fashionable bracelet. There's so many items in this area, and I would like this video to be usable as a guide for that, but then I kind of smegged that one up by splitting this into 2 separate videos. Oh, I just getting tempted to go right back to the beginning. Look how fast we can go. Just want to properly take a look at these right-hand side rocks in case there's any way to get on top of them. And then we'll kind of get back to the point of, you know, looking for the sandfall that Arion was wanting. Is it not this? I think that's a pretty big sandfall. I don't know about you. Maybe it's not quite the one you saw in your dream, but it's still pretty notable if you ask me. Alright, so we will... Oh, that's from the other way, actually. So you can sail up that, go way, and into nowhere in particular, but nice of them to put it there. Let's carry on and see what we can find at the end of the desert.
Ah, look, there's a cave in the sandfall. Arion, do you think this is the place which was in your dream? Pikachu!
Take that as a yes then.
Wait, Pixie, where are you going?
So no surfing in here. This is back to how things were. You know, if before I was kind of getting reminders of the sand ship place from Skyward Sword, now this is kind of like one of those cave entrances for after you've been diving in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, except this time made of sand, but Shun getting a line. Seriously? I saw the post in the other interlink, so it's really true. I should have snuck aboard too. Yeah, there's genuinely just an open vacancy for a third manager. Like, by all means, you have to be serious about these things. There's no coming back. Good luck, JP.
See you there.
Yeah. I don't know. I could send him a quick message to say, look, can you take him back? Please, I'll even take Sam as my backup goalkeeper. I guess I do have... Why did I open the menu to demonstrate it? It was fairly obvious already, but, you know, Quentin Cinquedea. And, I mean, this would be clever. Dave Quagmire as a goalkeeper. He'd be a fun backup. But that's not what this is about. This is story. We're going to see what was in Arion's dream. A very pretty area, actually.
This place. It looks exactly the same as it did in my dream. Pikachu! Oh, that stone.
Let's have a look then. I don't think there's any photos around. This is just a really nice... This is the title screen of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness, right? Let's have a look at this stone.
It's exactly the same. It's the stone that the girl was holding in my dream. Pikachu! Let's bring it back with us.
We get the Solar Stone. Nice name indeed.
So, the captain's dream really did come true. Whoa! Yeah. The real question here is, what's that rock? And what does it have to do with Arion?
Good, you're all here. Badain, what happened? So nice of you to return, Captain. Who are you? Me? I'm part of the Phalamorbius' Heavenly Kings. The name's Ogre Circus. Phalamorbius?
He says that the Princess of Phalamorbius herself has asked him to help Silica win.
Karan, I've never seen anyone as strong as him before. We've as good as won this thing. Earth 11 will be crushed tomorrow. Well, I'm grateful that you'd come all this way to try and help us win, but I'm going to have to refuse your help. You what? Don't make me laugh. This is a fight for Silica. We will win by our power alone. Ah, I remember. Silicans are proud creatures, but I think you've forgotten who you're talking to. I can show you to the exit if you want.
But Captain...
Everyone, it's time for practice.
Karan, we want Ogar on the team.
What did you just say?
We can't be prideful at a time like this. The fate of the entire planet rests with us.
That's more important than pride. But... I mean, they're right, you know. Save the planet and all that.
I've got a notification on my phone.
Oh yeah, remember Glacier? She's not even exited the ship yet, I don't think.
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention to the time. Arion, let's get back to the Orion Express, quickly. The Orion Express, whatever you want to call it.
Why does there have to be another Orion in Inazuma? Like, having a season was enough. And also, more competition routes. You could not believe it. There's one in the Saints Way Stadium now. In fact, it's run by Celia Hills, which means that she's no longer in Ryman's school for you to talk to. And the funny thing is, all of the competition routes that we've been given access to so far are balanced to your current levels, even though if you were doing them all, you would be significantly higher leveled than that, and then they'll all be a pushover. That's why I'm not doing any of them. But the one in front of the Saints Way Stadium is like way harder than the others. All of the characters have artificially boosted stats, and yeah, even when I was super over-leveled, I was still struggling to S-rank those. So that's there, but just pretend it didn't open until the post-game. You can only really... I guess if you want to have a nice little challenge, if you have made your team over-leveled and the main story isn't giving you much to think about anymore, then that's something. But they just need to stop giving us competition routes already. It's kind of insane how much we're actually just able to do at this point of it. Anyway, so yeah, this is the one that I'm skipping is the one that's actually about the canon story. Oh well, let's go back to the Arion Express, and where we need to be. This is the map. The meeting room will be where we do the training. I'm gonna go to the dark room first and make you. Oh, actually. No, okay, so we did need to be in the dark room, but hey, I showed you skip travel within the bus just to prove that it is a thing. Go on, buddy, you're going to be doing the hovering rally. I don't want a tutorial, but this one is fun. It is very, very long. Like, we're going to be doing this minigame for a couple minutes. Ah! I immediately went the wrong way. Oh no. I'm only used to doing this on a 3DS screen, so this is already kind of throwing me off doing it on computer capture board screen. I mean, I could look at my 3DS, but then I'm also not staring into my face cam, and that makes me look anti-social and stuff. But the way I like to play this, I'll look at the bottom screen and kind of try to memorize the path, and then just follow the curve while looking at the top screen. And they give you like a 30-second time limit, quote unquote, but every successful run will increase the amount of time that you have. Or maybe there's just clock. Yeah, we leveled up, so that added some time. There may even be some actual clocks that appear on the route a little bit later. So the 30-second time limit is a lie. Like, this goes on for minutes. And if you are grinding to get a better score, or just, well, improve your high score in general, or get some items out of it, or even use Black Room training for its intended purpose of actually raising your character's stats, then this is one of the slowest ways that you could possibly do it. But it's fun, and I'm doing very poorly right now. I've missed quite a lot of stars already. If this was me in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, then me and the other celebrities are going hungry tonight. I'm not doing the best, but just try and get as many as you can. It will, the more stars you get, the quicker you will level up, and that will therefore give you more time and allow you to beat more levels and just give you more points for your high score in general. Bottom left, I didn't notice, there's like something keeping track of any treasure chest items that we've passed on the path. So it's keeping record of any items that we could get, but we certainly haven't been offered any so far. They would all be on the path, they don't like hide them or anything. But now that we're on level 8, now these paths are going to get slightly longer and require a few more turns. These are going to take us under the archways maybe? No, it's going to take us just around the archways. But some of them will start to rely on... God, that was terrible. Using some of the jump pads to complete the path. So we're kind of getting to a point where we could potentially mess up and fail. You know, all of the ones that we've done so far, they were at least easy enough to complete. But now we've really got to be following the stars as an indicator, because if I didn't stay on track there, then I would have missed the jump. I guess I could have gone the long way around, but something like this is getting really deliberate. How many levels are there in the hovering board rally? I do not know. I'll put it on screen if the if the wiki has this information. And once I start talking about going on the wiki, I stop looking at the screen for some reason. I'm like hard programmed to look at the computer when talking about a wiki, and I just totally missed the whole path there. I even went the long way around to get the stars and missed them. I could have saved time. by sacrificing some stars if I just made a shortcut there, but I've done it again! Look at the screen, Tail! You're trying to play a minigame to feed the celebrities of your Australian camp, and I ran out of time on level 11. That was awful. I've never actually done that badly before. I'm going to have an off-screen attempt and see how far I can get. That seems wise. Oh, now they put a timer on the route. Where were they before? Why didn't it give me a single timer? Huh? Now I'm getting one on level 3. And there's another one here too. Did I just glitch or something? Wait, this is 2 in a row where it's giving me a countdown timer. Were they just not spawning before? I thought my score was like unusually bad, but good grief. Oh, this one for the first time finally has a treasure chest on it, alongside a timer which I've been in a bit of a severe drought of. Like, I'm clearly doing better than in my last on-screen attempt. I'm already on level 12, but it's still not going brilliantly, but that's going to keep me alive a little bit longer. How far am I going to get? So close to a timer as well. Look at the bottom screen. Well, it's gone now. If I had 2 extra seconds, I could have got it. But the reward it's given us is Brimstone Rain. And we've got 14 points to throw on Lucian as well. That's, like, honestly quite absurd. just for doing a round of it. So that's like huge gains for doing one round of this thing. Brimstone Rain, that is canonically Ricardo's move, you know. It's been nerfed a lot since the previous game. It's only about 130 power now. Is there anything I'd be willing to get rid of to put that on him? So I'll tell you right now, he's got 2 moves left to learn, but none of them are shots. Like, he just isn't getting another shooting move. We kind of need Hey Presto as his one dribbling move for now, but he will be getting another, but probably not for a while. So I wish I could just get rid of Block Boost Plus, but you can't do that until the post game. But that's worth keeping in mind. We've got an actual Ricardo shooting move that we can, that we can give to him should we wish to. I'll remember that. Sorry we're late.
That's okay. The coach is also running late for some reason. Oh dear, everyone's covered in sand. So are you. Ew! And it's all in my hair too. Ugh.
Therese once again just being that character.
Do you want to shower before we start? I can inform the coach if you want.
I think that would be the best thing to do. Arion turning down the chance to play football? Dearie me, what's happened to you, man? It seems to me that our sightseeing trip was somewhat unsatisfactory.
Really? I quite enjoyed it. These aliens are so interesting and spectacular.
Jeez, wish I could be as chill as you.
By the way, I've investigated the stone the captain picked up. It appears that it's named the Solar Stone. If so, this is extremely rare. You can't find them anywhere else in the entire universe.
How would you know, mate? You've only been to one planet.
What? I wonder why Arion would dream about such a special stone.
We can't stand here worrying about dreams and stones. We have an important match tomorrow. It's just as Ozrok said. The Silicans are so strong. Probably far better than us, to be honest. That and the fact that they don't seem to really like us at all.
But Karan promised us a fair fight. I believe him. Even though they're aliens, I know they feel exactly the same way we do.
Arion.
Tomorrow's game won't be easy, but I'm going to work hard and try my best all the same.
Huh? That's... Hey, JP! What are you going into the dark room for?
Where? Well, I just wanted to practice a little more, that's all.
Seriously? You're one eager little guy, you know that?
But...
What's troubling you? You talk, and I'll listen. Hit me.
Merci, it's just... I want to be Earth 11's main goalkeeper.
What?
I know it's a bit selfish of me, especially since I only joined because I snuck on board, but it's just... I love goalkeeping. I have to protect the Earth 11's goal.
JP.
I know I have to work hard. I don't have a totem like everyone else.
JP, you got me all fired up. I like the way you think.
I did?
You're a real man. You keep going with your goal, and I'll be right behind you cheering you on. Don't you worry.
Oh, thank you, Frank.
This is the data of the representatives from that blue planet they call Earth.
And who is this?
That's Victor Blade, Earth's ace striker.
Globulus, I have a request.
Yes, Your Highness?
Bring this boy to me.
But he is an Earthling.
You don't know if that's true. Bring him to me. That's a direct request.
Of course. I shall bring him to you very soon.